or 2311. That's 634-2311. Or look for All Price Insurance in the red building at 116 North Main Street in Cottonwood.
I want to welcome you back to the pregame show here on KYBC 96.3 FM. I'm Philip Catafamo. Happy to have you along with me here as we get you ready for this matchup as the Mingus Union Marauders take on the Flagstaff Eagles. We'll take a look at the visiting Flagstaff Eagles this season under Coach Ray Hernandez. Last year, the Eagles finished the season 16-3 overall, 10-2 in the region, earning them the number 7 rank in the state playoffs. And then, of course, this season, currently 5-3 overall, 1-2 in the region. That win, of course, coming yesterday against the Mingus Union Marauders at Flagstaff High School. But before that, Flagstaff got an opportunity to take on Greenway. They lost in that one last Wednesday, 8-0, a big win for Greenway against a tough Flagstaff team. They followed that up with a win against Cactus on Friday of last week, 12-6 victory in that one. Olivia Lansons, the sophomore, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 1 triple in that one. Haley Watkins, the freshman, 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 stolen bases. Abby Schmitz, the freshman, 2 for 3. Another notable, 3 RBIs, 1 home run, and a walk in that win against Cactus. Gianna Baca in the circle for the Eagles in that one. And then, of course, like I said, yesterday, Flagstaff able to get the victory against Mingus Union. Gianna Baca, who was in the circle, also up at the plate, 2 for 3. Haley Watkins, the freshman, 1 for 2 in that win against Mingus with 2 RBIs and a home run. Danica Wilson, the junior, 1 for 3 with a double in that win. And, of course, like I said, Gianna Baca in the circle, 7 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 Ks in that victory against Mingus Union. For the Marauders, coming into this one, 5-1 in the region. Of course, that one coming last night against Flagstaff, and 9-1 overall. The Marauders will look to get a victory here tonight and then focus their attention to Prescott on Monday, which you can catch right here on KYBC. Last time we were here, though, was on Thursday. Mingus Union able to get a big win against Mojave, 10-0 victory. Ella Balo in that one, 2 for 3 with 1 double and 1 walk. McKenna Watson, the Mac Attack, going yard once again, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 1 home run, and 1 double for her in that win last Thursday against Mojave at home. Marissa Baca, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 5 stolen bases for the seniors. So Marissa Vaca, as always dangerous on the base paths. And, of course, Alexis Ayresman in that win against Mojave, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs, 9 Ks, and 1 walk for her in that win against Mojave. And, of course, like I said, tough loss for the Marauders yesterday against Flagstaff, 4-3 loss, very close. I got a chance to talk with assistant coach Brian Saravo along with head coach John Brown. They both pretty much said the same thing. Just missed opportunities for Mingus Union when they had runners in scoring position. So they're looking to get back here at home. They're feeling a lot more comfortable, and they're looking to get a victory here against the Flagstaff Eagles. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups, the national anthem, and first pitch right here on KYBC 96.3 FM. Don't go anywhere.
Want to stay nice and cool all summer long? Get Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing for all your air conditioning and plumbing needs. Serving central and northern Arizona with fast, reliable service. The guys and gals at Gettles get it. Make sure your AC is ready for this summer's heat with a visit from one of Gettles' knowledgeable technicians. Offering air conditioning, plumbing repair, and service, give Gettles a call at 772-2751 or visit GettlesHDM.com. ROC 097859.
Taylor Waste is service tailored to your needs.
Keep your dollars local and switch your garbage service to Taylor Waste.
We're proud to offer our award-winning service.
And proud to be homegrown in the Verde Valley.
New customers ask about a month free and introductory rates as low as $17 per month.
We offer different garbage can sizes to match your needs.
As well as our clean, eco-friendly recycling program.
Learn more at TaylorWaste.com.
Or call 649-2662 to start service with Taylor Waste.
2 things we can count on every year: a new set of tax rules and the weather in north central Arizona. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice, is here for you all year long. Lewis and his professional staff are trained to do taxes. They know you deserve the tax credits you qualify for. Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt tax experts will help you in all of your taxing situations. Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
distinction between the Flagstaff.
There is only one independently owned and operated collision repair facility in the entire Verde Valley, Red Rock Collision in Cottonwood.
Hi there, I'm John Brown, owner of Red Rock Collision. When you find yourself in need of a collision repair and want a company that understands not only how to fix your car properly using OEM parts and repair procedures, but one that understands how to help you negotiate with your insurance company to pay for a safe and proper repair, you can count on Red Rock Collision.
Red Rock Collision, quality repairs with honesty and integrity. Learn more at redrockcollision.com.
Want to welcome you back here to the softball field as we get you ready for this matchup as the Mingus Union Marauders take on the Flagstaff Eagles. I'm Philip Catafamo. Happy to have you along with me here on KYBC. You can hear Brian Saravo giving out the player introductions for the Flagstaff Eagles. We're just a few minutes away from getting this ball game started, so what I'll do is turn it over to Brian Saravo so you can hear the rest of the intros. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll have first pitch for you, so stay with us. We're not going anywhere as we introduce the visiting Flagstaff Eagles and now the home Mingus Union Marauders.
And now for your Mingus Marauders, number 8, Faith Moore. Number 17, Mariana Lopez. Number 13, Sabrina Zunich. And now your starting lineup in right field, batting ninth, number 18, Cameron Jones. At first, batting eighth, number 23, Mikkel Gordon. In left field, batting seventh, number 9, McKenna Watson. At third, batting sixth, number 28, Kiki Saravo.
That's my sister!
Catching today, batting fifth, number 22, Sydney Stapleton. At shortstop, batting fourth, number 33, Marissa Vaca. On the mound today, batting third, number 99, Alexis Ayresman. In center field, batting second, number 24, Mackenzie Figge. And leading off, playing second, number 3, Ella Balo. Now, if you would please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's regular thunderbolts bursting air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It is softball time here at Mingus Union High School. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here on KYBC 96.3 FM. The Mingus Union Marauders looking for a bounce-back victory after suffering a 4-3 loss to the Flagstaff Eagles on the road yesterday. They're back home to take on the same pair of birds and looking for a victory here tonight against the 4A Grand Canyon region opponent. We'll take you around the diamond for the Mingus Union Marauders. It is the usual suspects. Kiki Saravo over at third, Marissa Vaca over at short, Ella Balo over at second base, Mikkel Gordon over at first. In the outfield, McKenna Watson over in left field, Mackenzie Figge out in center, Cameron Jones in right field, and the battery, Sydney Stapleton and Alexis Ayresman in the circle for the Marauders. Ayresman in that loss against Flagstaff, 6 innings strong, 8 hits allowed, 1 run came around, or 1 earned run charged to her. her. 4 came around in total. 1 walk and 5 strikeouts, looking to get a bounce-back win against the Flagstaff Eagles. She will face Gianna Baca, Abby Schmitz, and Bree Edgewater, the 1-2-3 for the Flagstaff Eagles when we get this game rolling. Like I said, the Marauders after this one will take on another region opponent in Prescott High School on Monday. You can catch that game right here on KYBC 96.3 FM as the Marauders look to continue to improve their region record. Currently sitting at 5-1 on the region. Of course, that one loss coming yesterday against Flagstaff. So Ayersman, very effective in the circle for the Mingus Union Marauders. She is the ace. Ayersman, a under 1 ERA, 12 wins on the season, 3 losses in 15 appearances, 8 shutouts for her, 13 complete games. Specifically, 143 strikeouts for Ayersman, 49 hits allowed, 11 earned runs, and 19 walks for the senior. And of course, she's looking for that bounce-back win here tonight against the Eagles. Mingus Union looking to get a victory here as Gianna Baca strides in. Baca, the winning pitcher yesterday for the Flagstaff Eagles. On the season, she's batting .408 in the leadoff spot, 20 hits in 49 at-bats, 9 RBIs, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 1 home run for Gianna Baca, the sophomore leadoff hitter for Coach Hernandez and the Flagstaff Eagles. Ayersman, the first offering on the way to Baca to get this game going in the top of the first inning. The pitch. That one, first pitch swinging foul, and the count will go to 0-1. So jumping out and early to Alexis Ayersman on something close. Baca able to get a piece on it. 0-1 count here as Baca strides back in. Second offering on the way from Ayersman, the 0-1, the pitch. Off speed, a little high, and the count will go to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count here with no outs. In the top of the first inning, Gianna Baca waiting the third offering here from Ayersman. The 1-1 on the way. Outside corner got the call, and that'll get 2 strikes on the board. 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Baca. No outs for the Marauders, looking to get that first out of the game. Ayersman looking for her first strikeout as well. The 1-2 on the way, the pitch. Fouled off, and the count will remain 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Gianna Baca, the leadoff hitter for the Flagstaff Eagles in the top of the first inning. She awaits the 1-2 offering from Ayersman, the pitch. Off speed, stayed ahead of it but fouled it off, and the count will remain 1-2. Baca battling up at the plate. Marauder baseball team on the road to Flagstaff. They were at home yesterday in an 8-6 victory for Coach Casada and his baseball team. But here on the softball field, 1 ball, 2 strike count here. The 1-2. Off the end of the bat, slow roller to Balo over at second, on to first in time for out number 1. Abby Schmitz, the freshman, will stride in for the Eagles with no one on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Schmitz on the season, batting .310 on the year with 9 hits and 29 at-bats, 5 RBIs and 1 home run for the freshman. Schmitz 1 home run coming against Cactus last week on Friday. First one on the way to Schmitz. Crushed into left field, but will go foul. And the count will go to 0-1. So an 0-1 count here early on to Abby Schmitz. Second offering on the way from Ayersman with 1 out. The 0-1. Off speed, stayed on it. Ranging over to try to track it down is Watson in left field. She will, out number 2. So McKenna Watson able to track it down in left field on the pop-up in foul territory. That gives the Marauders 2 outs here as Bree Edgewater strides in. Edgewater on the season, the senior batting .258, 4 hits in 31 at-bats, 3 RBIs on the season, or 3 doubles on 4 RBIs on the season. Edgewater swings and misses the first one. So 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, 0-0 ball game. Marauders looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. 0-1 count to Bree Edgewater of Flagstaff. The 0-1 on the way. Popped up again. Will it stay in the infield? Nope. Figgy will range over near the shortstop and make the catch for out number 2. So Figgy had to range around where Marissa Vaca usually hangs out, but makes the catch. And the Marauders, 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. We head into the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Ella Balo, Mackenzie Figgy, and Alexis Ayresman, the 1-2-3 for the Marauders as they look to get him on, get him over, and get him in. It's the bottom of the first inning here on the softball field at Mingus Union High School. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Don't go without auto insurance. All Price Insurance in Cottonwood has dozens of brand name companies available. Find out how easy it is with one visit to All Price Insurance. Compare between several insurance companies, coverages and payment options, and drive away covered. See what money you can save with a free quote from All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311. That's 634-2311. Or look for All Price Insurance in the Red Building at 116 North Main Street in Cottonwood.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways. The best trips start with a stop at Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with quality Marathon fuels. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffees, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the Savings app and save 5 cents per gallon with Make It Count rewards. And don't forget, the Suzy Q Market drive-through window is super swift. Next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus.
Want to welcome you back to the bottom of the first inning here at the softball field at Mingus Union High School. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here on KYBC. Ella Balo leading things off for the Mingus Union Marauders, then Mackenzie Figgy and Alexis Ayresman as they face Gracie Schmitz, the pitcher in the circle for the Flagstaff Eagles, as we take you around the diamond before we get you started. Haley Watkins over at third, Gianna Baca over at shortstop, Danica Wilson at second, Stevie Watkins over at first. In the outfield, Bree Edgewater in left field, Reese Elliott in center, and Olivia Lansines in right field, and Abby Schmitz behind the plate, catching Gracie Schmitz on the season, or Schmitz, on the season. In 28 2/3 innings, has allowed 49 hits, 35 earned runs, and 10 walks on 17 strikeouts. She currently carries an 8.55 ERA with 1 win on the season and 4 losses, looking to improve that here today in 11 appearances. So they'll have to get past Ella Balo as she leads things off. Balo on the season batting .426 in her senior year with 23 hits and 54 at-bats, 9 RBIs, 3 triples, and 1 home run for the senior. First one on the way here to Balo, the pitch. Runs inside, does not hit her, but the count will go to 1-0. So the count early on to Ella Balo, 1-0, no one out. No one on here in the bottom of the first. The 1-0. And that does hit Balo, so she'll head over to first base. So runner over at first base here for Mackenzie Figgy. Figgy looking to move over Ella Balo at first. Figgy batting .444 on the season, 24 hits and 54 at-bats, 14 RBIs, 6 doubles, and 2 triples for the senior. First one on the way here with Ella Balo standing on first. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch. Figgy pulls back the bunt. Ball goes low, and the count will go to 1-0. Balo will stay over at first. We'll see if they test the arm of Abby Schmitz behind the plate. We'll take a look at her statistics in just a little bit. 1-0 count here to Figgy. Again, runner on first. The 1-0. Figgy drops down the bunt beautifully right in front of the pitcher. Gracie Schmitz fields it. Throw on to first. It's out of the glove. Balo will head to third. Heads up base running from Ella Balo. So a beautiful bunt from Mackenzie Figgy moves Balo from first to third. So Figgy reaches on the error at first. Balo, like I said, moving from first to third, and now Alexis Ayresman with runners on the corners, looking to break this game open early here in the bottom of the first. First one on the way here to Ayersman with runners on the corners and no outs. The pitch. Ayersman will show bunt, pull back. Figgy's going to take off to second. She's safe. Draws a no throw from Abby Schmitz. Smart idea by the catcher behind the plate, of course, with the runner on third. Don't want an errant throw sailed into the outfield. So a 1-0 count here to Alexis Ayersman. Runners now on third and second with no outs. The 1-0. Ayersman fouls that one off her foot. Never feels good, but she'll walk it off. And the count will go to 1-1. So now a 1-1 count here to Ayersman with Balo at third and Figgy at second. No outs for the Marauders in the bottom of the first. The 1-1 to Ayersman, the pitch. And that'll go past the catcher, Schmitz. Balo will score, and the Marauders take a 1-0 lead. So Figgy advances to third on the pass ball. Count will go to 2-1. And now Figgy over at third, and the Marauders with a 1-0 lead early on. So 2-ball, 1-strike count here to Alexis Ayersman with a runner on third. The 2-1. Ayersman fouls that one off. Now the count will run even 2-2. JV baseball team playing over on the varsity field as the Marauders continue their series against Flagstaff. So a couple games going on around the softball field. Ayersman awaiting that 2-2 offering here with Mackenzie Figgy over at third. The 2-2. Runs inside, not going to get the call. The count will go full. Not a bad spot to miss there by Schmitz, but runs a little too inside. So now a full count here to Alexis Ayersman. Again, Figgy over at third. Marauders leading 1-0. Ayersman awaits the 3-2, the pitch. Fouls that one off first base side. She'll stay alive on 3-2. Of course, not going to take too much to score Figgy at third. Anything, honestly, shallow enough into the outfield should be more than enough to bring the speedy Figgy from third into home. So we'll see what happens here. 3-ball, 2-strike count, no outs, runner on third in the bottom of the first. 1-0 the score here. Marauders lead. The 3-2 to Alexis Ayersman. She fouls that one off inside and goes foul. Same side on the first base side. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Ayersman looking for something to hit or potentially take the walk with no outs. Trying to bring Figgy in from third. The 3-2 to Ayersman on the way. Ayersman skies that one high into the infield. We'll see if it stays fair, and it'll shade foul on the third base side. So Ayersman still battling up at the plate, facing that 3-2 count. Ayersman striding back in here with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The payoff pitch on the way from Gracie Schmitz. The 3-2. Ayersman down in between third and short. Figgy will score. Ayersman will stay on first, and the Marauders lead 2-0. Nice piece of hitting there from Alexis Ayersman, as the Marauders will have a base runner over at first. They'll get a pinch runner for Alexis Ayersman. That will be Mariana Lopez. So Mariana Lopez will be the pinch runner for Alexis Ayersman. And now Marissa Vaca will stride in. 2 runs come across from the Marauders here as they lead 2-0. Bottom of the first inning, no outs with a runner on first. Vaca on the season, batting .341 with 15 hits and 44 at-bats, 3 doubles, 1 triple, and 10 RBIs for her. First one on the way to Vaca. Will it head over the head? Oh, yep, falls in between short and second. Lopez is safe at second. Base hit for Marissa Vaca. So a little bloop shot between short and second will get Vaca to first. Lopez over to second, and now Sydney Stapleton, the catcher, will stride in. Stapleton, the junior, batting .367 on the season, 18 hits in 49 at-bats, 24 RBIs, 5 doubles, and 2 home runs for the catcher.
Yeah, Kiki. Kiki, nice handoff. real clean there.
Saravo family out in full force in support of Kiki. Sydney Stapleton looking to be a base runner for Saravo when she bats as she waits on deck. No outs for the Marauders with runners on second and first. First one on the way to Stapleton, the pitch. She'll pull back the bunt. Lopez is going to be safe at third, and there goes Marissa Vaca. Double steal for the Marauders. So now Vaca goes to second, Lopez goes over to third, and now Stapleton with runners on third and second, an opportunity to tack on a couple more. The 1-0 on the way here to Stapleton. She'll drop down the bunt right back to Schmitz. Both runners will stay. Throw to first is in time. Vaca and Lopez will stay at third and second respectively as Stapleton grounds out to the pitcher. One down for the Flagstaff Eagles. As now Kiki Saravo will stride in. Saravo in the game against Flagstaff, 2 for 3 with 2 stolen bases, looking to continue that here today. Saravo batting .302 on the season, 13 hits and 43 at-bats, 5 RBIs and 2 doubles for the junior. McKenna Watson waiting on deck. First one on the way to Saravo, the pitch from Schmitz with runners on third and second and 1 out. Saravo swings and misses the first one, and the count will go to 0-1. So an 0-1 count here to Kiki Saravo. One down as the Marauders lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. The 0-1. Saravo watches that one low, and the count will go to 1-1. So 1-1 count here to the junior. Looking to bring around Lopez at third and Vaca over at second. Saravo waits the 1-1 with 1 out. Outside corner will get the call that time, so the count will go to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Saravo looking for something to drive here. The 1-2. Outside corner, that one will go for a ball, and the count will run even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Saravo will try it again here. 2 ball, 2 strike count with 1 out. Runners on third and second. Mingus Union looking to add on to this 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. The 2-2 to Saravo, the pitch. Ropes that one into left field. We'll see if it nestles. Making the catch is the left fielder Edgewater. Lopez will stay, and so will Vaca. So 2 outs for the Flagstaff Eagles as McKenna Watson will step up to the plate. Watson in that loss against Flagstaff yesterday, 2 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base. Watson on the season batting .447, 21 hits in 47 at-bats, 11 RBIs, and 4 home runs. Of course, the last time we were here, she hit a home run. See if she can do it again tonight. First one on the way to Watson, the pitch. That one's low, and the count will go to 1-0. Mikkel Gordon waiting on deck. Watson awaiting the second offering here from Schmitz. The 1-0. Slow ground ball. Picked up by Wilson at second. Throw on to first is in time. Not before the Marauders can bring around 2 and strand 2, but lead 2-0 as we head into the top of the second inning. For the Eagles, it will be Gracie Schmitz, Reese Elliott, and Olivia Lansins. When we come back, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more softball on KYBC.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects for 37 years. Using green construction methods, Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For example, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale and now at Quail Canyon in Cottonwood.
Straight teeth are healthy teeth. In fact, crowded teeth can promote periodontal disease and even premature wear of the teeth. So, have a free consultation with Arizona Smile Designers about Invisalign. After pictures, impressions, and x-rays, in one visit, you'll know how long and how many Invisalign aligners you'll need to get the smile you want. Visit with Arizona Smile Designers. They're on Willard and Cottonwood, or find them online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Gracie Schmitz will lead things off for the Flagstaff Eagles as we pick up our coverage here in the top of the second inning. Mingus Union leading 2-0 as the Marauders look to keep the bats quiet of the Flagstaff Eagles. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Alexis Ayersman in the first. Looking to do the same thing here in the second inning. Schmitz awaiting the first offering here from Ayersman. The pitch in right. Cameron Jones ranging over and not making the catch. But that does keep Schmitz over at first. So it'll be a single for Schmitz as the ball gets past Jones out in right field. So now Reese Elliott will stride in. Elliott on the season batting .250 in her junior year, 12 hits in 48 at-bats with 7 RBIs and 4 doubles. With a runner on first and no outs, looking to move over that runner at first. Elliott takes the first one high, and the count will go to 1-0. .1-0 count here to Reese Elliott. Gracie Schmitz over at first. The 1-0. That one's a little low, and now the count will go to 2-0. Two balls, no strike count here with no outs and a runner on first base. Elliott waiting the third offering here from Ayersman, the 2-0. Sky high but foul, and now the count will go to 2-1 as that one's fouled behind home plate. So now a 2-ball, 1-strike count, runner out first in the top of the second inning. Mingus Union trying to keep that 2-0 lead. The 2-1. In the left. Watson can only watch it hit the fence. Relay throw to third is not going to be in time, and that'll be a double. Elliott gets the double, moving Schmitz to third, and now the tying run is at second. And now Olivia Lansons will stride in. So we'll try it again here as Olivia Lanson strides in. Runners on second and third with no outs. Ayersman, the first pitch on the way, trying to keep those runners away from home. Nice pitch. Fouled off. Stapleton able to almost made the catch at home. Thinking throw before she had the ball in her glove, unfortunately. So tips off her glove. And Lansons will continue her at bat. So Stapleton, sure she will not make that same mistake twice. So an 0-1 count here to Olivia Lansons, the right fielder. Marauders looking for an out with runners on third and second. The 0-1. That one will go high, and the count will go now to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Lansons again with runners on second and third. The 1-1. Does not find the inside part of the plate, so the count will now go to 2-1. Two ball, 1 strike count to Lansons. She'll stride back in. Ayersman again still looking for that first out of the inning, the 2-1. That'll go high, and now a 3-1 count. So Ayersman going to give something for Lanson, going to give something to Lansons for her to chase on a 3-1 count. The 3-1 offering from Ayersman on the way. Ground ball picked up by Vaca. She can only make the play at home. She'll try to get the lead runner, and the Marauders will at home. They'll look to throw it down at third, not in time. So Mingus Union able to get the out at home. Both runners do advance. Lansons goes to second on the fielder's choice. Elliott will go to third. Schmitz is out at home. So 1 out. Run is erased off the board. Still 2-0 Marauder lead. As now you've got Lansons at second and Elliott over at third. So Mingus Union not out of the weeds yet, but 1 out does give them a little more confidence going forward. Danica Wilson striding in, the second baseman for the Flagstaff Eagles. Wilson in that win yesterday went 1 for 3 with a double. First one on the way to Wilson. The pitch popped up but foul. Ooh, heads up. So an 0-1 count here. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. I don't think it was too close to me, but we had a fan try to throw the ball up on the fence, and it didn't necessarily go over, but it has now. So an 0-1 count here to Wilson as we reset with 1 out. The 0-1. Off speed, inside part of the plate. Not going to get the call. The count will go to 1-1. Not a bad spot for Ayersman to miss. We'll try it again here on 1-1. The pitch to Wilson. Outside, swung on and missed for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Ayersman looking for out number 2 and possibly strike out number 1 here. Wilson trying to bring around the runners from second and third. The 1-2 on the way with 1 out. Swung on and missed. Out number 2, strikeout number 1 for Alexis Ayersman. And now Haley Watkins will stride in. Watkins in that win against Mingus Union yesterday went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a home run. So got to be careful pitching to her. The freshman currently batting .378 on the season. First one on the way from Ayersman. Outside corner, not going to get the call. Great grab there by Sydney Stapleton. Potentially a run-saving grab as that fastball went a little too far on the outside part of the plate, more into the left side batter's box. But we'll try it again here. 1-0 count. 2 down for the Marauders, trying to keep their 2-0 lead intact. The 1-0. Fouled off, and the count will now go to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ayersman trying to get out of the inning with no runs coming around. The 1-1. Fouled off, and now the count will go to 1-2. So Ayersman ahead of Watkins, looking for the final out of the inning to try to keep this 2-0 lead intact. The tying run over at second. Leading run up at the plate here in the top of the second inning. The 1-2 offering on the way from Ayersman. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Alexis Ayersman gets out of the inning. Back-to-back Ks puts it out, and the Marauders are able to strand 2 and keep their 2-0 lead intact as we head into the bottom of the second inning. It will be Mikkel Gordon, Cameron Jones, and Ella Balo as Mingus Union looks to add on to this lead. Don't go anywhere. Marauder softball will continue here on KYBC.
2 things we can count on every year: a new set of tax rules and the weather in north central Arizona. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice, is here for you all year long. Lewis and his professional staff are trained to do taxes. They know you deserve the tax credits you qualify for. Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt tax experts will help you in all of your taxing situations. Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Want to stay nice and cool all summer long? Get Gettles High Desert Mechanical heating, cooling, and plumbing for all your air conditioning and plumbing needs. Serving central and northern Arizona with fast, reliable service. The guys and gals at Gettles get it. Make sure your AC is ready for this summer's heat with a visit from one of Gettles' knowledgeable technicians. Offering air conditioning, plumbing repair, and service, give Gettles a call at 772-2751 or visit GettlesHDM.com. ROC 097859.
We pick up our coverage here in the bottom of the second inning as the Mingus Union Marauders cling on to this 2-0 lead. A very scary top of the second inning as Flagstaff was able to plate around a couple players. Of course, nobody getting past third base as the Marauders' defense and the pitching of Alexis Ayers able to keep the Flagstaff bats quiet. But again, this is why this rivalry is so strong, because Flagstaff always plays Mingus Union tough, regardless of what sport it is, whether it's football, basketball, baseball yesterday, softball yesterday as well. These two teams love this rivalry, and this is why. A very close ball game so far here in the second inning, and I can tell you what, it's only going to get more fun from here. Mikkel Gordon will stride in. Gordon in her first at-bat today, looking to get on for the Marauders early on. Gordon on the season, however, batting .415 with 17 hits, 41 plate appearances, 15 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 3 homers for the senior. First offering on the way to Gordon, the pitch. Gordon with a shot down third base line, but it will go foul. And the count will go to 0-1. So Gordon attacking early on that first offering. She'll try it again here on 0-1. No outs in the bottom of the second inning. Gordon leading things off for the Marauders. The 0-1. Gordon swings and misses the off-speed, and the count will go to 0-2. Gracie Schmitz still in the circle for Flagstaff. Gordon looking for something to hit here on 0-2. The 0-2 offering. Gordon watches that one high, and the count will go to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Gordon looking to get on for the Marauders as she leads things off. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. Picked up by Wilson at second. Throw on to first is in time for out number 1. And now Cameron Jones will look to be the first base runner for the Marauders with 1 out here in the top of the bottom of the second. Jones batting .238 on the season, 10 hits, 42 at-bats with 5 RBIs in her junior year. Looking to get on for the Marauders. Ella Balo waiting on deck. First offering on the way to Jones, the pitch. Runs inside and will be a called strike, so the count will go to 0-1. So an 0-1 count early on here to Gordon, or to Jones, excuse me. 1 out for the Flagstaff Eagles, the 0-1 on the way.
I know it's hard.
Jones into center. Tracking and making the catch is Reese Elliott for out number 2. So not bad contact at all by Jones. Didn't get the carry she wanted. But now Ella Balo with 2 outs will look to extend the inning for the Marauders. So Balo reached on a hit by pitch and came around to score on a pass ball in the first inning. Look to get on for the Marauders here again in the second. First pitch low in the dirt, and the count will go to 1-0. 1-0 count here to Balo with no one on and 2 outs. 2-0 Marauder lead in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Runs inside, and the count will go now to 1-1. Balo waiting the next offering here from Schmitz. The pitch. That one's low and away. And now the count will go to 2-1. So 2 ball, 1 strike count here Balo looking to get on for the Marauders with 2 outs. The 2-1. Balo swung on and missed for strike 2. So now the count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Balo looking to extend the inning for the Marauders with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The 2-2. That one's high, and the count will go full. So Balo with a prime position here to get a 2-out rally going for the Marauders with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. But got to protect on anything close. Balo awaits the 3-2, the pitch. Balo into right, and it'll get over the head of the right fielder. Balo around first. She'll get a 2-out double.
Nice job, Ella.
Ella Balo makes contact and gives the Marauders a base runner with 2 outs. And now Mackenzie Figge will stride in. Figge reached on an error and came around to score in the first. Looking to move Ella Balo around from second and extend this 2-0 lead. Still 2 outs in the inning. Figge awaiting the first offering on the way from Schmitz, the pitch. That one runs in and hits her. So Balo will have to make the slow trot back to second as Figge reaches with a hit by pitch. And now it'll be Alexis Erzman's task to bring around the 2 runners for the Marauders. Erzman reached on a single and was stranded at third in her first at-bat. Of course, that being the pinch runner, Mariana Lopez. First one on the way to Erzman in her second at-bat. Erzman into center and it'll fall. Balo will score. Figge will round third and look to score for the Marauders. It's a 2 RBI double.
Nice shot,
Alexis Erzman brings around 2. And Mingus Union extends their lead now 4-0. With Marissa Vaca striding in. We'll get Mariana Lopez pinch running again for Alexis Erzman. Should be a pretty common theme for the rest of the game as soon as, well, every time that Erzman is up on the base paths. So now Marissa Vaca, who reached on a single, stole second and was stranded there, will get her second opportunity here. Still 2 outs for the Eagles. Started out the inning with a ground out from Mikkel Gordon and a pop-up from Cameron Jones, and then Ella Balo able to reach with a double, came around to score, reached on a double, and then, of course, Figge reaching with the hit by pitch, and then both of them coming around to score on Erzman's double. So Vaca looking to bring around Mariana Lopez at second. Vaca swings and misses the first pitch. Nice pitch there from Schmitz. So an 0-1 count. The 0-1 on the way here. The pitch to Vaca. Vaca between third and short, base hit. Lopez going to test the arm of the left fielder. Lopez is safe. Another RBI for the Marauders. Marissa Vaca with an RBI single. 2 for 2 on the day. We might get a new pitcher. The assistant coach coming out to talk to his pitcher, Schmitz. And how about that? Mingus Union, with 2 outs, able to put together a little rally here and score 3 to extend their lead 5-0. As Vaca able to find a solid hit to score Mariana Lopez, the pinch runner for Alexis Erzman. And now Sydney Stapleton, who grounded out in the first, will look to move over Marissa Vaca or potentially bring her around. So we're still getting that conversation in the circle. Again, want to remind you we'll have softball for you on Monday as the Mingus Union Marauders take on the Prescott Badgers. And we'll have baseball for you on Saturday as the Marauders take on the Lee Williams Volunteers. We'll try to get you an update on the baseball game that's happening at Flagstaff today as the baseball team's traveling on the road. But here in the softball game, Mingus Union 5-0 lead with 2 outs, runner on first in the bottom of the second with Sydney Stapleton up at the plate. Stapleton a ground out victim in the first. Stapleton will show bunt, pull back. Vaca's going to try to take second. She's safe. So Vaca's got 2 stolen bases today. And Stapleton will try it again here on 1-0. So Stapleton didn't get the bunt down, but does her job and moves the runner into over to second. She'll await the second offering here from Schmitz, the 1-0. Stapleton fouls that one off on the first base side. It will go foul. So the count will go to 1-1. One ball, one strike count here with 2 outs. Stapleton with a runner on second. The 1-1. Stapleton watches that one high, and Vaca's going to take off to third. She's safe. Vaca's now going to take off to home, and she's safe again. The overthrow from Schmitz scores Vaca. Heads up base running from Marissa Vaca. And now Stapleton will look to be the lone base runner for the Marauders as they continue this 2-out rally. 2 ball, 1 strike count here to Stapleton. Mingus Union now leads 6-0. The 2-1. Stapleton sky high pop up in the infield. Wilson looking to make the catch. She will. But what a great inning for the Marauders as they're able to plate around 4 and extend their lead 6-0 as we head into the top of the third inning. It will be Stevie Watkins, Gianna Baca, and Abby Schmitz as we continue our softball coverage. Marauders lead 6-0 when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
There is only one independently owned and operated collision repair facility in the entire Verde Valley, Red Rock Collision in Cottonwood.
Hi there, I'm John Brown, owner of Red Rock Collision. When you find yourself in need of a collision repair and want a company that understands not only how to fix your car properly using OEM parts and repair procedures, but one that understands how to help you negotiate with your insurance company to pay for a safe and proper repair, you can count on Red Rock Collision.
Red Rock Collision, quality repairs with honesty and integrity. Learn more at redrockcollision.com.
Taylor Waste is service tailored to your needs.
Keep your dollars local and switch your garbage service to Taylor Waste.
We're proud to offer our award-winning service.
And proud to be homegrown in the Verde Valley.
New customers ask about a month free and introductory rates as low as $17 per month.
We offer different garbage can sizes to match your needs.
As well as our clean, eco-friendly recycling program.
Learn more at taylorwaste.com.
Or call 649-2662 to start service with Taylor Waste.
A solid inning for the Mingus Union Marauders offensively in the bottom of the second inning, able to plate around 4 runs on 3 hits as Mingus Union extends their lead 6-0 here in the top of the third inning. Stevie Watkins will lead things off for the Flagstaff Eagles. Alexis Ayresman still in the circle for the Marauders. Want to welcome you back here on KYBC 96.3 FM. I am Philip Catafamo. Happy to have you along with me wherever you may be. Watkins looking to be the first base runner for the Eagles here as she leads things off in the top of the third. Stevie on the season, the junior, batting .125, looking to improve that. Just a couple opportunities for her, 1 for 8 so far with 2 RBIs. She'll get another opportunity up at the plate today. First one on the way to Watkins is swung on and missed for strike 1. So an 0-1 count early on here in the top of the third. Marauders still leading 6-0. The 0-1. That one runs high and inside, and the count will now move to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ayresman, the 1-1 offering on the way to Watkins. The pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. So now a 1-2 count here to Watkins as she leads things off in the top of the third. Again, Mingus Union leading 6-0. The 1-2 on the way. Outside corner, got her looking. Strikeout number 3 for Alexis Ayresman and out number 1 for the Marauders as Gianna Baca strides in. Baca, ground out victim in the first inning. Looking to, again to be the first base runner for the Eagles here in the third. 1 out for Mingus Union. Baca waiting that first offering here from Ayresman. The pitch on the way from the senior. Baca with a shot down third base line, but it does go foul. And the count will go to 0-1. So Baca starting out her at-bat very similar to how she did in the first inning. Fouling off the first pitch down the third base line. Aggressive up at the plate is the sophomore. She'll try it again here on 0-1. Second offering on the way from Ayersman with one out. The 0-1. Off speed, a little too high. The count will go now to 1-1. So now 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Ayersman trying to find strike number 2, the 1-1. Outside corner, not going to get the call. The count will now move to 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike count here with 1 out. The 2-1 on the way to Baca. Baca down third base line. It's fair this time. Baca will round first and stay there.
Hey, nice play, Mac.
Baca finds her first single of the afternoon, and here comes Abby Schmitz, who popped up in the first. She'll get her second at-bat here in the third inning. Runner over at first base is Gianna Baca with 1 out. Marauders looking for potentially a double play here. Flagstaff trying to cut into this deficit. 6-0 Mingus Union leads in the top of the third. First one on the way to Schmitz, the pitch. Schmitz with a pop-up into shallow left. We'll see if anyone can track it down. It won't. It'll fall between short and left field. And both runners will stay. Baca goes to second. Schmitz goes to first. And now Bree Edgewater will stride in. Edgewater popped up in the first inning. She'll get her second opportunity here in the third. Marauders still double play opportunity. First one on the way to Edgewater, the pitch. Off speed is high. And the count will go to 1-0. I will say, though, Sydney Stapleton might want to keep an eye on the secondary lead of Abby Schmitz over at first. Taking a bit of a confident lead over there. We'll see if Stapleton makes the adjustment, the 1-0. Popped up into center. We'll see if it nestles. It will. Figgy will field it in center field, and now the bases are loaded. So Baca goes to third, Schmitz will move to second, and Edgewater reaches to first. Bases loaded here for Gracie Schmitz, the pitcher, who reached on a single and was thrown out at home in the second inning. Again, double play still a possibility for the Marauders. First one on the way here to Schmitz, the pitch. Schmitz into center. Going back on it is Figgy, and it's gone. A grand slam for the Flagstaff Eagles as they cut the 6-0 deficit to 2. 6-4, Marauders still lead after the big homer from Gracie Schmitz. So the home run clears the bases and cuts the deficit to 2 here in the third. And now Reese Elliott, who reached on a double and was stranded at third in the second, will get her second opportunity here with 1 out and no one on. First offering on the way here to Elliott, the pitch. Finds that strike on the inside corner, and the count will go to 0-1. So an early 0-1 count here to Reese Elliott. Second offering on the way from Ayersman, the 0-1. Struck into left. Figgy trying to Figgy will stride over and make the catch for out number 2. So the pop-up falling in between left and center. Figgy able to shade over and make the catch. And now 2 outs for the Marauders as they'll face Olivia Lansons. Lansons reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded at second in the second inning. Marauders, when they get their opportunity in the bottom of the third, will have Kiki Saravo, McKenna Watson, and Mikkel Gordon. First one on the way to Lansons, the pitch. In the dirt, and the count will go to 1-0. So a 1-0 count here to Lansons with 2 outs. Second offering on the way. Outside corner. Count will go to 2-0 as that one gets past Stapleton on the far side of the plate. Two balls, no strike count here with 2 outs. 2-0 from Erzman. Inside corner got the call, and the count will go to 2-1. So 2 ball, 1 strike count here to Lansons with 2 outs. Marauders looking to get out of the inning, surrendering that shutout 6-0 lead. The 2-1. That one's high, and the count will go now to 3-1. So now a 3 ball, 1 strike count here to Lansons. Looking to extend the 2-out rally as Flagstaff, after the grand slam, cuts the deficit 6-4. The 3-1 finds the strike zone, and the count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Lansons striding back in here, full count, 2 outs. Marauders trying to get out of it. The 3-2. Fouled off. And we'll keep going. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes here as Erzman looks to give Lansons something to swing at. Marauders trying to find that final out of the inning. Came into the inning leading 6-0. Now still lead, but it's 6-4. The 3-2. That one will go foul on the first base side. Count will remain 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strike count here. Lanson's battling up at the plate for the Eagles. She'll await the payoff pitch, the 3-2. In right. We'll see if it stays fair. Jones striding and makes the catch. Cameron Jones ends the inning for the Marauders. But not before Flagstaff can plate 4 and cut the deficit to 2. 6-4, Mingus leads. As we head into the bottom of the 3rd inning, it'll be Kiki Saravo, McKenna Watson, and Mikkel Gordon, the 1-2-3, as the Marauders look to add on to this 6-4 lead. Stay with us. Bottom of the 3rd action coming up right here on KYBC.
Don't go without auto insurance. All Price Insurance in Cottonwood has dozens of brand name companies available. Find out how easy it is with one visit to All Price Insurance. Compare between several insurance companies, coverages and payment options, and drive away covered. See what money you can save with a free quote from All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311. That's 634-2311. Or look for All Price Insurance in the red building at 116 North Main Street in Cottonwood.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects for 37 years. Using green construction methods, Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For example, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale and now at Quail Canyon in Cottonwood.
Want to welcome you back here as we pick up our coverage in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mingus Union clinging on to a 6-4 lead here after a 4-run inning from the Flagstaff Eagles to cut what was a 6-0 lead to 2. As we head into the bottom of the 3rd inning, it'll be Kiki Saravo, McKenna Watson, and Mikkel Gordon, the 1-2-3 for Mingus Union. Marauders trying to tack on a few more runs, extend this lead, and feel a little more confident going into the top of the 4th. Like I said, it'll be Kiki Saravo leading things off for the Marauders. She popped up in the 1st inning, getting her second at-bat here in the 3rd. So here we go. Kiki Saravo will stride in. Again, Saravo, a pop-up victim in the 1st inning. Looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders here in the third. Saravo, the first pitch on the way with no outs as she leads things off. In the dirt, count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count here to Saravo. The junior third baseman looking to get on for the Marauders. The 1-0. Saravo swings and misses the second offering, and the count will go to 1-1. High fastball from Schmitz, able to get the swing from Saravo. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here with no outs. Saravo awaiting the 1-1 pitch. Popped up, but foul. And that one will go out of the ballpark. And the count will go now to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Saravo trying to get on for Mingus Union. The 1-2 offering from Schmitz on the way with no outs. Slow ground ball. Picked up at third by Watkins. Throw on to first is in time for out number 1. And now McKenna Watson will stride in. Watson grounded out in the first inning. Looking to get on for the Marauders here. 1 out for the Flagstaff Eagles. Kel Gordon waiting on deck. First one on the way here to Watson, the pitch. That one's high, and the count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count. Second offering on the way here. The pitch on 1-0. In the dirt, count will go to 2-0. So Watson smartly laying off of that low fastball from Schmitz. She'll step back in here with a 2-0 count. Looking for anything close. Watson on 2-0, the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So 2 ball, 1 strike count. Looking for something to hit on 2-1, the pitch. Watson lays off the high fastball, and now the count will go to 3-1. Again, Watson got to protect here on 3-1. Probably going to get something very, very tempting over the plate. Or maybe something a little high. We'll see what she gets. The 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. All right, Watson will try it again here. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Looking for something to drive for the Marauders. Watson on 3-2, the offering on the way. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the game for Schmitz, second out of the inning for the Flagstaff Eagles, and now Mikkel Gordon will stride in. Gordon grounded out in the second inning. Her only at-bat so far. Looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders. They were able to plate around 4 with 2 outs in the previous inning. We're going to do that here in the third. First offering on the way from to Gordon. The pitch. Gordon watches that one high, and the count will go to 1-0. So an early 1-0 count here to Gordon. She'll await the second offering, the 1-0 on the way. Gordon watches that one in for a strike, and the count will now move to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Marauders trying to add on to the 6-4 lead. Gordon awaits the 1-1, the pitch. Gordon into right. Going back on it is Lansons. It is gone. Mikkel Gordon The two-out rally continues to work for the Marauders as they played around another run. This time a homer to the opposite side of the field for Mikkel Gordon. 7-4 Marauders lead. And now Cameron Jones will stride in. Jones popped up in the second inning on a hit I thought was going to go over the fence. Solid contact from Cameron Jones in her previous at-bat. Looking to do the same thing here in the third. Trying to keep that two-out rally going. Ella Balo waiting on deck. Itching and scratching to get another opportunity at Schmitz. First one on the way here to Jones. The pitch. That one's high, and the count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count here to Cameron Jones with 2 outs. Looking for something to drive to get on for the Mingus Union Marauders. The 1-0. Jones watches that one inside, and the count will go to 2-0. Jones looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders. Of course, not the first hit this inning. That belongs to Mikkel Gordon, who just hit a home run. Jones will await the 2-0 offering on the way here from Schmitz with 2 outs. The pitch. Jones watches that one away. Now a 3-0 count. So again, Jones got to be patient at the plate. Anything close, going to have to take a swing on it. Jones striding back in here. 3 balls, no strike count with 2 outs. Looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders this inning. The 3-0 on the way. That one's in for a strike, and the count will go to 3-1. Good location there from Schmitz to get the strike call. 3 balls, 1 strike. Jones on 3-1. The pitch. Popped up into left. We'll see if it nestles. Edgewater trying to track it down. It'll fall for a base hit. Jones is going to head over to second. She'll try to beat the throw. She's safe. So we'll call it a single for Jones. She advances on the throw. And the Marauders have a runner on second, and the top of the order, and Ella Balo striding in. Balo reached on a hit by pitch in the first inning and came around to score. Reached on a double in the second and came around to score. And now with a runner on second base, we'll look to add on another run here as the Marauders look to continue their 2-out rally. First one on the way to Balo, the pitch. Runs inside, and the count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count early on to Ella Balo with a runner on second and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Mingus Union still leading 7-4. The 1-0. Oh, nice off speed from Schmitz. Does get Balo out in front. So the count will go to 1-1. So a 1-1 count to Ella Balo. As she looks for something to drive here with 2 outs and a runner on second. The 1-1. Balo watches the same pitch, same result for a strike. Another nice off-speed pitch there from Schmitz. And now a 1-2 count here to Ella Balo. The 1-2 on the way to Balo. She watches that one high, and the count will run even now at 2s. Fastball unable to get a swing from Balo. So she'll try it again here. 2-ball, 2-strike count. The 2-2 on the way. Balo pops it up. It'll go foul on the third base side and out of play. So the count will remain 2-2. Balo striding back in here. 2 balls, 2-strike count with 2 outs. The 2-2 on the way. Balo gets it off the end of the bat, hits off the glove of Schmitz, and Balo's safe. Jones will go to third. Balo will reach. And now Mackenzie Figge will stride in. So a single for Ella Balo, and now Mackenzie Figge will get an opportunity. Figge reached on an error and scored in the first, reached on a hit by pitch and scored in the second. First one on the way with runners on the corners. 2 outs here. Figge will show bunt, pull back, throw down to Balo, and they got her. So Schmidt's able to get the runner out at second. So Figge will try her at bat again when we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning. It'll be Danica Wilson, Haley Watkins, and Stevie Watkins, the 1-2-3 for the Eagles, with the Marauders leading 7-4. Don't go anywhere. Softball is still happening here on KYBC.
Smile big, smile bright. Have the smile you want for summertime, weddings, or graduations. Talk to Arizona Smile Designers about whitening your perfect smile. The procedures at Arizona Smile Designers are more efficient than over-the-counter options and take an average of 7 to 10 days. It's quick and easy. In fact, you can get it started at your next cleaning appointment at Arizona Smile Designers. Find them on Willard and Cottonwood. For more information on whitening, visit azsmiledesigners.com.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Service for over 25 years and continues to serve the communities in northern Arizona. Jackson Hewitt is here to help you file your personal taxes. As laws and situations change, your local Jackson Hewitt Tax Service professionals stay updated to serve you. Drop off or make an in-person appointment in the Quad Cities. Call 772-7872. That's 772-7872.
Danica Wilson will lead things off for the Flagstaff Eagles as we pick up our coverage in the top of the 4th inning. 7-4 Marauders lead. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here on KYBC 96.3 FM. Wilson struck out in the 2nd inning. Will get her second opportunity here in the 4th. Marauders able to bring around a run in the bottom of the 3rd, but do strand 2. So here we go. First one on the way to Wilson, the pitch. Smacked into the air in right center. Figge will call off Cameron Jones and make the catch. One down for the Marauders as Haley Watkins will stride in. Watkins also struck out in the 2nd inning, getting her second opportunity here in the 4th. Marauders trying to keep the bats quiet after a 4-run inning in the 3rd for the Flagstaff Eagles to cut what was a 6-0 lead to a 6-4 lead. Marauders able to bring around one in the bottom of the 4th to make it, or bottom of the 3rd to make it a 7-4 ball game. First one on the way here to Watkins. Fouled off, and the count will go to 0-1. Beautiful day here in Cottonwood. If you love a nice overcast sky, some chilly breezes coming in from behind home plate, carrying a little bit more towards right field. But nonetheless, still a great day here. And an even better day for softball. The 0-1. Outside corner, not going to get the call. Too far off the plate. The count will go to 1-1. Do want to remind you we'll have baseball for you on Saturday on KYBC 96.3 FM as the Mingus Union Marauders have a matinee game against the Lee Williams Volunteers. Hope you join us for that one. The 1-1 here. Off speed is high, and the count will go to 2-1. Then we'll have softball for you on Monday as the Marauders head back home to take on the Prescott Badgers. Should be a good one. Watkins will stride back in, the 2-1 with one out on the way here. Outside corner, not going to get the call. Count will go to 3-1. Not a bad spot to miss from Erzman. Does not get the call from the home plate umpire. So now a 3-1 count here. Watkins more than likely going to get something close. The 3-1. Runs inside, and it'll be for a strike, and the count will go full now, 3-2. Erzman 3 strikeouts on the game so far, looking for out number 2 here in the 4th. The 3-2 on the way here. The pitch. Got her looking. The high fastball does it. 2 outs for the Marauders. And now Stevie Watkins, who struck out in the 3rd, will stride back in. So 2 down for Mingus Union, 4 Ks for Alexis Erzman. First one on the way here from Ayersman to Stevie Watkins, the batter of Flagstaff, with 2 outs. Fastball is taken high, and the count will go to 1-0. So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning. Marauders lead 7-4. The 1-0. Outside corner got the call for a strike, and the count will go to 1-1. Watkins striding back in here. The 1-1 count on the way. The pitch on 1-1. Off speed, in for a strike, and the count will go to 1-2. Ayersman looking for the final out of the inning. Hasn't had a 1-2-3 since the first. Ahead in the count here as Watkins continues to battle. The 1-2 from Ayersman, the pitch. In the dirt, great block there by Stapleton. Count will run even now at 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Try it again here. 2 balls, 2 strike count with 2 outs. Marauders trying to get out of it. Ayersman looking for strikeout number 5. She got it. The high cheese does it again. The Marauders find themselves a 1-2-3 in the 4th. Keep their lead 7-4 and look to tack on a few more as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Mackenzie Figge, Alexis Ayersman, and Marissa Vaca, the 1-2-3 for the Marauders as they look to add on to their 7-4 lead. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 4th softball here on KYBC. Don't go anywhere.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways. The best trips start with a stop at Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with quality Marathon fuels. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffees, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the savings app and save 5 cents per gallon with Make It Count rewards. And don't forget, the Suzy Q Market drive-through window is super swift. Next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus.
Want to stay nice and cool all summer long? Get Gettles High Desert Mechanical heating, cooling, and plumbing for all your air conditioning and plumbing needs. Serving central and northern Arizona with fast, reliable service. The guys and gals at Gettles get it. Make sure your AC is ready for this summer's heat with a visit from one of Gettles' knowledgeable technicians. Offering air conditioning, plumbing repair, and service, give Gettles a call at 772-2751 or visit GettlesHDM.com. ROC 097859.
Got a new pitcher on the mound for the Flagstaff Eagles. It will be Gianna Baca, the pitcher from last night's game. She was able to get the victory. 7 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts in that 4-3 victory against the Mingus Union Marauders yesterday. So Baca coming in for Schmitz. Baca on the season in 61 innings pitched, 85 hits allowed, 45 earned runs, 53 strikeouts, and 20 walks. Currently carries a 5.16 ERA, 3 wins and 4 losses on the season in 15 appearances. So we'll see what she gives Mackenzie Figge as Figge picks up her at-bat from the previous inning. So Baca will stride back in. Or Baca will get her another opportunity up in the circle as Figge strides back in. She takes the first pitch in for a strike. Figge able to piece that one into left field, but it goes foul. And now the count will go to 0-2. So Figge, an 0-2 count early on here. Looking for something to drive. The 0-2 offering. Watches that one away, and the count will go to 1-2. Figge trying it again here. The 1-2 on the way, the pitch. Off speed, popped up in the infield. Wilson trying to track it down at second. She'll make the catch for out number 1. Alexis Ayersman will try it again here. Ayersman 2 for 2 on the day. reached on a single and was stranded at third in the first. Reached on a double and came around to score in the second. So Airsman, 2 for 2 so far. Looking to try it again here with 1 out in the inning. First one on the way. First one's low, and the count will go to 1-0. Schmitz on the day, the starting pitcher for Flagstaff. 2 2/3 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 6 earned runs, and 1 walk as Airsman launches that one into deep center. Tracking it down is Reese Elliott. She'll make the catch for out number 2. And now Marissa Vaca will stride in, looking to extend the 2-out rally for the Marauders. They've been able to score runs with 2 outs in the second and third inning. So looking to keep that trend here against the new pitcher, Vaca. Vaca also hot today, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Gosh. First one on the way here to Vaca. Runs inside, and the count will go to 1-0. Vaca looking to stay perfect on the day in her third at-bat. The 1-0. Vaca fouls that one off. And now the count 1-1. 2 outs in the inning here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Marauders still lead 7-4. Going to tack on a few more runs. The 1-1. Vaca gets it off the end of the bat, grounded up at third as Watkins' throw on to first is in time. So a 1-2-3 inning for the new pitcher, Vaca, and the Marauders unable to bring around a run in the 4th. They'll try it again in the 5th inning. We head into the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Gianna Vaca, Abby Schmitz, and Bree Edgewater, the 1-2-3 for the Flagstaff Eagles as they trail 7-4 to the Mingus Union Marauders. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Taylor Waste is service tailored to your needs.
Keep your dollars local and switch your garbage service to Taylor Waste.
We're proud to offer our award-winning service.
And proud to be homegrown in the Verde Valley.
New customers ask about a month free and introductory rates as low as $17 per month.
We offer different garbage can sizes to match your needs.
As well as our clean, eco-friendly recycling program.
Learn more at taylorwaste.com.
Or call 649-2662 to start service with Taylor Waste.
There is only one independently owned and operated collision repair facility in the entire Verde Valley, Red Rock Collision in Cottonwood.
Hi there, I'm John Brown, owner of Red Rock Collision. When you find yourself in need of a collision repair and want a company that understands not only how to fix your car properly using OEM parts and repair procedures, but one that understands how to help you negotiate with your insurance company to pay for a safe and proper repair, you can count on Red Rock Collision.
Red Rock Collision, quality repairs with honesty and integrity. Learn more at redrockcollision.com.
We pick our coverage back up here in the top of the 5th inning. Mingus Union leading the Flagstaff Eagles 7-4. Alexis Airsman still in the circle for the Marauders after a 1-2-3 inning in the 4th. It'll be Gianna Vaca, Abby Schmitz, and Bree Edgewater, the 1-2-3 for the Eagles as they look to erase this 3-run deficit here in the 5th inning. Vaca grounded out in the 1st inning, reached on a single and scored in the 3rd. First one on the way to the new pitcher. Outside corner, going to go for a ball. And the count will go to 1-0. Oh, no, excuse me, that was in for a strike. So the count will go to 0-1. Second offering on the way here from Airsman, the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So a quick 0-2 count here to Vaca. Airsman looking for the first out of the inning. The 0-2. Off speed, lined into left. It'll fall for a base hit. Vaca collects her second hit and reaches on a single. And now Abby Schmitz will stride in. Schmitz popped up in the 1st, reached on a single and scored in the 3rd. And now with a runner on first, we'll look to move her over. First one on the way here to Schmitz, the pitch. Into right. Jones has got to track it down, and she won't. It's over the fence. Schmitz hits a home run. That brings around 2. Herself and Gianna Baca. 7-5. Make that 7-6. One run deficit. So now Bree Edgewater, who popped up in the first inning, reached on a single and scored in the third, will represent the tying run at the plate in a 7-6 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. First one on the way to Edgewater, the pitch. Check swing, didn't go, and the count will go to 1-0. Second offering on the way here. The 1-0 pitch from Ayersman to Bree Edgewater, the batter for Flagstaff. The 1-0. Lined in between short and second. Back-to-back hits for the Eagles. Edgewater will stay over at first. And now Gracie Schmitz will stride in. Schmitz a single in the second, home run in the third. Runner on first base here with no outs. Marauders could get 2 if they can get something on the ground. First offering on the way to Schmitz. In the left, but foul. So an 0-1 count here to Gracie Schmitz, the starting pitcher. Now over at short. No outs in the inning with a runner on first. Again, Mingus Union still leads 7-6. Leading run here up at the plate, tying run over at first. The 0-1 offering on the way here to Schmitz, the pitch. That one's high and away, and the count will go to 1-1. One ball, one strike count here. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Throw over to first, not in time. So again, 1 ball, 2 strike count here with no outs in the inning. The 1-2. That one's away, and the count will now go to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Ayersman trying to find the first out of the inning. The 2-2 offering on the way to Gracie Schmitz. That one's high, and the count's full. So Schmitz not biting on the high fastball. So the count goes full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, runner on first here in the top of the 5th. Ayersman trying to find that first out of the inning. The 3-2. It'll be a walk. So now runners on second and first with no outs. And Reese Elliott, who reached on a double and was stranded at third in the second and flew out in the third, will get her third opportunity here with runners on second and first. Double play opportunity, potential triple play opportunity if you really want to be wild. Still in play for the Marauders. First offering on the way here. Elliott pops it up. It'll stay in the infield. Vaca drops it. She can throw it to third. If she can track it down, she won't. So Edgewater goes to third, Schmitz goes to second, and Elliott reaches on the single. Bases loaded for Olivia Lansons with no outs in the inning. So Coach John Brown going to head out and talk to his pitcher. As we wait for Olivia Lanson's at bat, Lanson's reached on a fielder's choice in the second, was stranded at second base, flew out in the third inning. Yeah, like I said, Coach Brown trying to get the team refocused here. Again, bases loaded. 2 runs have already come around. And the Eagles threatening here. So Mingus Union able to get out of the jam in the second inning. And of course, then they have that tough third inning. And here in the fifth, Flagstaff once again applying that pressure. Always a close ball game when these two teams play. Like I said, doesn't matter what sport it is. So bases loaded here in the top of the fifth inning. Mingus Union trying to cling on to that 7-6 lead. Tying run over at third, leading run over at second. First one on the way to Lansons. Fouled off. So an 0-1 count early on. Danica Wilson's waiting on deck. Anything on the ground, going to have to go home.
They've been impressive. I guess the freshman pitcher. I watched on the bus ride we're in Mojave.
The 0-1. That one's high and in for a strike, and the count will go to 0-2. So here's a chance for Ayersman to collect a strikeout in the inning and take a little pressure off. Bases loaded, 0-2 count here with no outs. 5 strikeouts so far for Alexis Ayersman. The 0-2. Got her. Ayersman, throw down to third, not in time. Close play at third, but a strikeout nonetheless.
Wait for the play before you call it.
So one down here. Danica Wilson will stride in. Wilson struck out in the second, popped up in the fourth. Bases still loaded here. Double play opportunity for the Marauders to get out of this inning and continue to hold on to this one run lead. First one on the way to Wilson. In the air to left. We'll see if it stays fair, and it will be caught by Watson. Throw to second. Not in time as the throw takes Saravo off the bag, but what a play. Watson with a run-saving catch. 2 down. Bases still loaded. And Haley Watkins, who struck out in the second and the fourth, will get her third opportunity here again with bases loaded. Marauders trying to get out of a huge jam here in the top of the fifth. First one on the way. Runs inside for a ball. So 1-0 count here. 2 outs, bases loaded. Second offering on the way from Ayersman to Watkins. High for a ball, and the count will go now to 2-0. Watkins will stride back in. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. High again, and the count will go to 3-0. So now a 3-0 count. Ayersman. The pitch. Inside corner, got it for a strike. And now a 3-1 count. So 3-1 with 2 outs. Watkins on 3-1, the pitch. That'll walk in the tying run. We are all tied up 7-7. As Stevie Watkins will stride into the plate. Stride up at the plate, struck out in the third and fourth. Get another opportunity here in the fifth. 7-7 ball game. So here we go. Watkins with the bases loaded in a 7-7 ball game. First offering on the way. That one's fouled off, and the count will go to 0-1. So now an 0-1 count here to Watkins. Again, bases loaded in the top of the fifth. 2 outs for the Marauders as now we've got a 7-7 ball game. The second offering on the way from Ayersman, the 0-1. Runs inside, in for a strike. Ayersman 6 strikeouts on the game, looking for the final out of the inning. Ayersman on 0-2, trying to get out of it. The pitch. Outside for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Ayersman trying to get out of it. The pitch on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Got her, and the Marauders get out of it. But not before Flagstaff ties things up. A 7-7 ball game. As we head into the bottom of the 5th inning, the Marauders will have Sydney Stapleton, Kiki Saravo, and McKenna Watson, the 1-2-3, as they look to reclaim their lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Don't go without auto insurance. All Price Insurance in Cottonwood has dozens of brand name companies available. Find out how easy it is with one visit to All Price Insurance. Compare between several insurance companies, coverages and payment options, and drive away covered. See what money you can save with a free quote from All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311. That's 634-2311. Or look for All Price Insurance in the red building at 116 North Main Street in Cottonwood.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways. The best trips start with a stop at Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with quality Marathon fuels. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffees, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the savings app and save 5 cents per gallon with Make It Count rewards. And don't forget the Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift. Next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus.
We pick our coverage back up in a tied ball game in the bottom of the 5th inning. 7-7 against the Mingus Union Marauders and the Flagstaff Eagles. Sydney Stapleton will lead things off for the Mingus Union Marauders as she continues to face Gianna Baca, the new pitcher for the Flagstaff Eagles. Baca able to shut the door immediately on the Marauders in a 1-2-3 inning in her first inning of relief in the 4th. And now coming here into the 5th, the Marauders looking to reclaim that lead after surrendering it in the top half of the 5th. Stapleton grounded out in the first, popped up in the second. She'll get her 3rd opportunity here in the 5th. So here we go. Sydney Stapleton, Kiki Saravo, and McKenna Watson will face Baca, looking to reclaim the lead here. First one on the way to Stapleton. Stapleton watches that one in for a strike. So an 0-1 count early on here to Stapleton. Second offering. Stapleton swung on and missed for strike 2. So an 0-2 count here to Stapleton. Looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders. The 0-2. Stapleton fouls that high pitch on the first base side, and the count will remain 0-2. Trying it again here on 0-2. Stapleton looking to be the first base runner for the Marauders. The 0-2 on the way from Baca, the pitch. Outside corner, not going to get the call, and the count will go to 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count here. Stapleton trying to protect. The pitch. Stapleton, ground ball up the middle. Sydney Stapleton finds her first single here in the 5th. And now Kiki Saravo will look to do the same thing. She popped up in the 1st and grounded out in the 3rd. She'll get her 3rd opportunity here with a runner on 1st. So we'll get a pinch runner potentially for Sydney Stapleton, the catcher. No movement from Coach Brown, so probably not. So they'll leave Stapleton over at 1st. Kiki Saravo will stride in. Saravo looking for her first hit of the evening with a runner on 1st. First one on the way to Saravo. Saravo pulls back the bunt. Stapleton will head over to 1st. Overthrow to 1st. Stapleton's going to head past to 2nd. Stapleton might be going to 3rd. She'll round 2nd. Stapleton looking to round 3rd on the overthrow. The relay throw in. Stapleton is safe. And the Marauders score. An overthrow from the catcher brings Stapleton in to score. And Mingus Union reclaims the lead. 1-0 count to Kiki Saravo. Can we give Kiki the RBI? Second offering on the way to Saravo. Fouled off on the right side, and the count will go to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here to Saravo, the 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Nice placement there from Baca to get Saravo swinging. So the count now goes to 1-2. The pitch is high, and the count will go now to 2-2. Saravo looking for something to hit here. Looking to get on the base paths for the Marauders. The 2-2. Saravo fouls off the off speed, and the count will remain 2-2 as she stays alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count with no outs. No one on for the Marauders in the bottom of the 5th. They reclaim the lead 8-7. The 2-2. Got her looking. Nice pitch from Baca to get her first strike out of the game. First out of the inning for the Eagles, and now McKenna Watson will stride in. Watson grounded out in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, and she'll get her first crack at Gianna Baca. Watson 2 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base against Baca in that game yesterday. First one on the way. That one's fouled off, and the count will go to 0-1. So an 0-1 count here to Watson. The 0-1 on the way. Watson watches that one in the dirt, and the count will go to 1-1. Good eye from Watson to lay off that pitch off the plate. So stride back in here. 1 ball, 1 strike count with 1 out. The 1-1. Watson fouls that one off, and now the count will move to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count here for McKenna Watson. Watson looking to get on for the Marauders. The 1-2. Got her on the off speed. Back-to-back Ks will give you 2 outs in the inning. And now Mikkel Gordon, who grounded out in the 2nd, hit a solo shot in the 3rd, will get her first opportunity against Baca. So here we go, 2 outs for the Marauders. Gordon will wait for the first offering. The pitch. That hits her, and Gordon will get on. And now Cameron Jones will stride in. So Gordon reaches on the hit by pitch. So Gordon gets on. Something's going on here. So we've got a bit of a break in the action here. Gordon over at first base with 2 outs. So not entirely sure what happened, but the home plate umpire speaking with the catcher, Abby Schmitz, about something. Not exactly sure what the problem was, but we'll reset here with 2 outs.
Sometimes you gotta close the door or open a window.
So here we go. Cameron Jones, who popped up in the second, reached on a single and was stranded at third. In the third, will get our opportunity here. Jones with a runner on first and 2 outs. Mingus Union still leads 8-7 here in the bottom of the 5th. First one on the way here. And we'll call time. So we'll try it again here. Baca giving that first offering to Jones. The first pitch is low and in for a strike. So an 0-1 count early on to Cameron Jones. The 0-1 in the dirt, and the count will go now to 1-1. So 1-1 count here to Jones with 2 outs. The pitch. Jones watches that one high, and the count will go now to 2-1. So 2-1 count here. The pitch. Jones watches that one low, and the count will go now to 3-1. So now Jones got to protect here on 3-1. More than likely going to get something to swing at. The pitch. Jones with a slow chopper will go foul, and the count will go to 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strike count with 2 outs. Jones trying to extend the inning for the Marauders. Elabelo waiting on deck, the 3-2. Jones with a ground ball to third, picked up by Watkins. Throw on to first is not in time. Jones is safe. Jones reaches on the error. That moves Gordon to second, and now Elabelo on the top of the order will stride in. An unfortunate miss by Isabella Baca, who came in as a sub for Stevie Watkins. But she'll get another opportunity. So, forgive and forget here as Elabelo strides in. Belo, hit by pitch in the first, double in the second, single in the third. We get another opportunity here with runners on second and first. Belo popped up. We'll see if it stays in the infield, and Schmitz will make the catch. So Schmitz able to make the catch behind the plate to end the inning. Marauders able to bring around one, but strand 2 as they make it an 8-7 ball game. It'll be the top of the order for the Eagles. It'll be Baca, Schmitz, and Edgewater. When we come back, don't go anywhere.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects for 37 years. Using green construction methods, Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For example, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale and now at Quail Canyon in Cottonwood.
Straight teeth are healthy teeth. In fact, crowded teeth can promote periodontal disease and even premature wear of the teeth. So, have a free consultation with Arizona Smile Designers about Invisalign. After pictures, impressions, and x-rays, in one visit, you'll know how long and how many Invisalign aligners you'll need to get the smile you want. Visit with Arizona Smile Designers. They're on Willard and Cottonwood, or find them online at azsmiledesigners.com.
We pick our coverage back up here in the top of the 6th inning. Mingus Union leading 8-7 against the Flagstaff Eagles. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here as Gianna Baca strides in. Baca 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a ground out. She'll get her 4th opportunity here against Alexis Erzman as Erzman sends the first one into the dirt, and the count will go to 1-0. So a 1-0 count here to Gianna Baca. Second offering on the way on 1-0. The 1-0 ground ball to Balo, unable to make the catch. Figge will field it in center field. It'll be a leadoff single for Gianna Baca. And here comes Abby Schmitz, the catcher. Popped up in the first, got on with a single and scored in the third and hit a home run in the 5th. And now she'll get another opportunity with a runner at first. First one on the way here. Off the end of the bat. Caught by Saravo for out number 1. The little blooper over to third for out number 1. And now Bree Edgewater will stride in. Edgewater 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles in the 3rd and 5th and a pop-up in the 1st. Edgewater with a runner on first and 1 out. First one on the way. Edgewater watches the first one low for a ball. Not a bad spot to miss from Erzman. Double play opportunity still in for the Marauders. The 1-0 on the way here. Second offering is fouled off behind the plate, and the count will go to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here with 1 out. The 1-1. Off speed. In for a strike. And the count will go to 1-2. Erzman looking for out number 2 with the runner on first. 8-7 Marauders lead. The 1-2 from Erzman, the pitch. Off speed in the dirt, kept in front by Stapleton, and the runner's going to take off to first, or excuse me, to second. So Baca able to move over from first to second, and the count will go to 2-2. So that takes away the double play opportunity. But the Marauders still looking for out number 2 here. Erzman on 2-2, the pitch. Popped up. Gordon will make the catch at first for out number 2. And now Gracie Schmitz will step in. Schmitz got on with a single in the 2nd, hit a home run in the 3rd, and got on with a walk in the 5th. So she's having a great day, 2 for 2 with a walk. And now she's got a runner over at second. And she'll wait the first offering. The pitch on the way. Fouled off. So an 0-1 count early on to Gracie Schmitz. The The 0-1. The pitch. Outside corner, not going to get the call. And the count will go to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. A little more high and away as opposed to on the outside corner, but regardless, still 1-1 count. Third offering on the way. The pitch on 1-1 with 2 outs. Popped up high in the air. Gordon going to make the catch in foul territory. She will for the final out of the inning. Marauders able to get out of it and strand 1 and keep their 1-run lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. They'll look to tack on a few insurance runs and close the door on the Eagles in the 7th. It'll be Figge, Erzman, and Vaca, the 1-2-3 for the Marauders as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning. Mingus Union leads 8-7 right here on KYBC.
2 things we can count on every year: a new set of tax rules and the weather in north central Arizona. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice, is here for you all year long. Lewis and his professional staff are trained to do taxes. They know you deserve the tax credits you qualify for. Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt tax experts will help you in all of your taxing situations. Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Want to stay nice and cool all summer long? Get Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing for all your air conditioning and plumbing needs. Serving central and northern Arizona with fast, reliable service. The guys and gals at Gettles get it. Make sure your AC is ready for this summer's heat with a visit from one of Gettles' knowledgeable technicians. Offering air conditioning, plumbing repair, and service, give Gettles a call at 772-2751 or visit GettlesHDM.com. ROC 097859.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Mingus Union High School as the Marauders currently lead the Eagles 8-7 in our 4A Grand Canyon Region matchup. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here on KYBC, wherever you may be listening. Always happy to have you along with me here. An exciting game, been going absolutely back and forth. Marauders jumped out to an early lead, then Flagstaff was able to cut the deficit, then Mingus Union extended their lead, and then Flagstaff tied it up. And now here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. A 1-run ball game. So Figge will lead things off for the Marauders. Reached on an error in the 1st and scored. Reached on a hit by pitch in the 2nd and scored, and popped up in the 4th. She'll get her 2nd opportunity here against the pitcher, Gianna Baca. Marauders looking for some insurance runs before we head into the top of the 7th inning.
Here we go, 2-4.
And Figge looking to get that started. First one on the way to McKenzie. Figge, slow blooper into left short. It'll fall and nestle between left and center. Figge's going to hustle to 2nd and retreat back to 1st. She's safe. So a single for Mackenzie Figge. And now Alexis Erzman will stride in. Erzman a single in the 1st, a double in the 2nd, and flew out in the 4th. She'll get her 2nd opportunity here against Baca. Erzman awaits the first offering here, the pitch. Erzman in the center! Air Alexis has taken off! An absolute shot into center field. And the Marauders lead 10-7. Wow! And now Marissa Vaca will look to top that after a single in the 1st and 2nd and a ground out in the 4th. She'll get her 4th opportunity after the big shot by Alexis Erzman into center. That'll get you fired up. Vaca looking to extend the Marauder lead. 10-7 now here in the 6th. First one on the way to Vaca. Almost hits her on the inside part of the plate. Count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count here to Vaca. 2nd offering on the way. She hits that one into right field. Tracking it down is Lansons for out number 1. Almost drops it, but still stays with it. Good catch in right field. So one down here for the Eagles as the Marauders will look to continue to bat here with Sidney Stapleton now at the plate. Ground out in the first, pop up in the second. Reached on a single and scored in the fifth is Sidney Stapleton. One out for the Eagles as they trail the Marauders 10-7 here in the sixth. First one on the way to Stapleton, the pitch. That one's away, and the count will go to 1-0. On the way here to Stapleton. Second offering from Baca is high, and the count will go to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way to Stapleton. Swung on and missed for strike one. Good pitch there by Baca. 2-1 goes the count. The pitch on 2-1. Stapleton takes that the opposite way, but into foul territory, so the count will go to 2-2. Two balls, two strike count here to Sidney Stapleton with one out and no one on. The 2-2. Stapleton swung on and missed and got her. Third strikeout of the game for Baca, second out of the inning for the Eagles. And now Kiki Saravo will stride in. Saravo looking to extend the inning for the Marauders with two outs. Saravo 0 for 3 with a pop-up, ground out, and a strikeout. She'll get her second opportunity against Baca here in her fourth at-bat in total. McKenna Watson waiting on deck. First one on the way here to Saravo. The pitch in the dirt. Count will go to 1-0. So 1-0 count early on to Kiki Saravo. She'll wait the second offering here from Baca, the 1-0. Saravo off the hands, but foul on the third base side. 1-1 goes the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here to Saravo. Again with two outs. The 1-1. Saravo in the left. Going back is Edgewater and making the catch in left field. A solid grab by the left fielder of Flagstaff to end the inning, but not before the Marauders can bring around two and extend their lead 10-7. We head into the top of the seventh where the Marauders look to shut the door and get another region win here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
There is only one independently owned and operated collision repair facility in the entire Verde Valley, Red Rock Collision in Cottonwood.
Hi there, I'm John Brown, owner of Red Rock Collision. When you find yourself in need of a collision repair and want a company that understands not only how to fix your car properly using OEM parts and repair procedures, but one that understands how to help you negotiate with your insurance company to pay for a safe and proper repair, you can count on Red Rock Collision.
Red Rock Collision, quality repairs with honesty and integrity. Learn more at redrockcollision.com.
Taylor Waste is service tailored to your needs.
Keep your dollars local and switch your garbage service to Taylor Waste.
We're proud to offer our award-winning service.
And proud to be homegrown in the Verde Valley.
New customers ask about a month free and introductory rates as low as $17 per month.
We offer different garbage can sizes to match your needs.
As well as our clean, eco-friendly recycling program.
Learn more at taylorwaste.com.
Or call 649-2662 to start service with Taylor Waste.
Reese Elliott will lead things off here in the top of the seventh inning. Mingus Union leading 10-7 against the Flagstaff Eagles. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here. First offering on the way from Ayersman to Elliott. Marauders looking to close out a victory here. First one is popped up. Gordon going to try to track it down in foul territory, and she can't. So an 0-1 count here to Reese Elliott. Elliott got a double and was stranded at third in the second, flew out in the third, and got on with a single and was stranded at second in the fifth. She'll get her fourth at-bat here. 0-1 count early on. Second offering on the way here to Elliott. The pitch is high, and the count will go now to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here. The 1-1 on the way, the pitch. That one's high and away this time, and now the count will go to 2-1. So the Marauders hanging on to that 3-run lead. Trying to keep the bats quiet of Flagstaff. And a tough at-bat up at the plate right now in Reese Elliott. The 2-1. Grounded past the diving Marissa Vaca at short. It'll be a base hit for Reese Elliott. And now Olivia Lansons will stride in. Lansons reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded at second in the second, flew out in the third, and struck out in the fifth. And with a runner on first, we'll look to keep things going for the Eagles. Marauders would love a double play here. Danica Wilson waiting on deck. First one on the way. Lansons drops down a late bunt, but it goes foul. So now the Marauders going to have to protect on the corners. So an 0-1 count here to Lansons. Again, no outs in the inning. The 0-1 offering. The pitch. Lansons into right. Jones trying to track it down, and she can't make the catch. Elliott will head over to third. The relay throw to second is not in time. A double for Olivia Lansons. And what a time to get it. And now Danica Wilson, who's 0 for 3, will stride in. The tying run at the plate. Here in the top of the 7th, Mingus Union still leading 10-7, looking for the first out of the inning. First one on the way to Wilson. Wilson will drop down the bunt, but it'll go foul. And the count will go to 0-1. So an 0-1 count here. Runners on third and second. The 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Ayersman looking for the first out of the inning here. Looking to collect strikeout number 8. We'll see if she can. Wilson awaits the 0-2 offering from Ayersman. The pitch. Got her. 1 down for the Marauders. And now Haley Watkins will stride in. Watkins struck out in the second and the fourth and walked and was stranded at first in the fifth. 1 down for Mingus Union, 8 Ks for Alexis Ayersman. First one on the way to Watkins, the pitch. That one's high and away, and the count will go to 1-0. Runners on third and second for Flagstaff here in the top of the 7th. Again, Mingus Union leading 10-7. Tying run will continue to be represented at the plate as long as those runners are on base. The 1-0. To Balo. Balo on to first. Only play she can make. She makes the smart one and gets the out. However, that does bring around Reese Elliott and cut this deficit to 2. And once again, Isabella Baca will represent the tying run and potentially the final out of the game. Baca getting her first at-bat of the evening as she subbed in for Stevie Watkins earlier in the game. 2 outs for the Marauders with a runner on third, holding on to that 10-8 lead. First one on the way to Isabella Baca, the pitch. In there for a strike. Baca on the season batting .250 with 5 hits and 20 at-bats, 5 RBIs on the season. The 0-1. Outside corner, got a looking throw down to third, not in time. And the count will go to 0-2. Very close play, a good idea from Sydney Stapleton. But Lanson's able to beat out the throw. So now an 0-2 count here. Ayresman looking to shut the door. Looking for strikeout number 9, the 0-2. Fouled off. So Baca battling at the plate, fouling that one off. Marauders looking for a region win after suffering a close loss last night to these same Flagstaff Eagles. Now here at home, an 0-2 count. The pitch. High and away. Stapleton tracks it down, throw to home. She got her! Ball game! Marauders win! Sydney Stapleton says, And Mingus Union walks it off. 10-8 in 7. And the Marauders will head into Monday's game against Prescott feeling good. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll recap the game and get you ready for next week here on KYBC. Mingus Union wins 10-8. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go without auto insurance. All Price Insurance in Cottonwood has dozens of brand name companies available. Find out how easy it is with one visit to All Price Insurance. Compare between several insurance companies, coverages and payment options, and drive away covered. See what money you can save with a free quote from All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311. That's 634-2311. Or look for All Price Insurance in the red building at 116 North Main Street in Cottonwood.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects for 37 years. Using green construction methods, Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For example, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale and now at Quail Canyon in Cottonwood.
Smile big, smile bright. Have the smile you want for summertime, weddings, or graduations. Talk to Arizona Smile Designers about whitening your perfect smile. The procedures at Arizona Smile Designers are more efficient than over-the-counter options and take an average of 7 to 10 days. It's quick and easy. In fact, you can get it started at your next cleaning appointment at Arizona Smile Designers. Find them on Willard